Hey, what's going on, guys? Stubbs here. Welcome back to another GT6 Pro Drifting episode. And in this episode, I decided to feature this car, Tom's X540 Chaser, a Toyota Chaser, which is already tuned once you buy it. But I've tuned it even more, obviously, and it ended up looking like this after I've modified a little bit of the outside of it. You can't really do much since it is a standard car. So change the wheels and the paint, and that's pretty much about it. All that I could do to it. But it does look really nice, and I really wanted to have like an orange paint job on this as soon as I bought it. So that's what I put on. Let's get on to the setup. It has 747 brake horsepower and weighs 1,221 kilos. So power to weight ratio, this thing is a monster. It loves corners. It loves to take them sideways, and it's very, very easy because it has like a ton of power. So once I took it out on the track, I tried a bunch of different tracks. I tried Suzuka first of all because I usually go and drift on that, and I'm like, this is a bit too easy, so I wanted to try go for a bit of a challenge, and I went on something like, what was it again? I think it was called Brands Hatch. Was it Brands Hatch? Yeah, I think it was Brands Hatch. Anyway, I went on that, drifting on that. It wasn't as good, like, I don't know, it's sort of there's too many straights, right? So I was able to drift the corners that were there, but I don't know, it's just a bit, too straight, so I went to the good old Tsukuba, where basically there's a bunch of corners everywhere, and this thing just went around every single corner very, very easy. The suspension setup that I've used for this is just really, really good as well, and it just drives great overall. And when I went and I got to the straight, it just went and did like a really, really long burnout where I almost even lost it at the end. But it's a very good car to drive, and having this with a bunch of horsepower is very, very good. I'd rather drive this with 700 horsepower than with like 300 horsepower, because I can, and I've tried it with 300 horsepower because I have another one of these in my garage, and I've tried tuning that for drifting, and I've drifted with less horsepower. So it is good even with less horsepower. Like, let's say you start off drifting and you buy this as like your first drift car or something, it's not that bad. But having this completely tuned and maxed out and whatever, it's just very, very good. And one other thing, even though it is Gran Turismo 6, the sound that this car makes is just awesome. I love the sound of this thing. That's why I didn't change the exhaust. You've probably seen in the suspension, or not in the suspension, Jesus, the power setup. I haven't changed the exhaust at all. I left the whatever sports exhaust that's already on it. I left that on, and it just sounds brilliant. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have any suggestions for future cars for GT6 Pro Drifting episodes, leave them down in the comments below. And that's pretty much it from me. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.